Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 9th of May, 2020. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Uh, Update, thankfully in New York, the hospitalizations and stuff are starting to go down in New York and stuff. You know, Governor Cuomo does those daily briefings and stuff, and the mayor does as well and stuff. So I think eventually, I think the um, the deadline thing for New York is the 15th, but I think what's going to happen, this is my opinion, because Cuomo, I saw a few of his press conferences, and he talking about manufacturing and construction and stuff. And like upstate New York, it's not as bad as it is in the general area down here where we live. Um, I live in the Bronx, but uh, like I said, most of the cases were in, like I said, New York City proper, but upstate New York, it's not as bad. And I know he said they're probably going to open up sooner up there, and I think he said first thing will be construction and manufacturing. Those will open up first, and I think entertainment is like right at the bottom. I think that's the last thing. So my this is my prediction about this. I think in New York City area there, I think maybe in June. I think that's what's going to happen. I think they'll extend it in New York City itself. Will be extended through May. And I think sometime in June is when they're going to allow the people in the city to work. But I think what's going to happen is that these buildings, these office buildings that usually are packed with people, won't won't be allowed to be packed with people. You'll still have people working from home that can work from home, and they'll have some people come in at work, and then they'll just have to have them. I think what the company is going to do is they're going to tell the people that in their different departments that you have to have people spaced out and stuff, because if you look at the cubicles in my office building, they're so close together. Basically, people are basically sitting right next to each other, especially on this one specific floor. It's like people are sitting, it's like almost like school, where people are sitting right next to each other. But I think what's going to have to happen is they're going to have to have it spaced out. They're going to have to, the heads of the departments are going to have to space it out. So this maybe a couple of days a week, some people can come into work. The other days, people work from home. And they'll just have to do a rotating basis that way. So that way they can start doing business, but it'll just be a few people coming in and spaced out over the floor plan, because they have the floor plan designs, obviously, of how people sit in the cubicles and stuff. So they'll just say these three people can come in, or at least four people will come in, and then the other four people will work from home like that. And so the floors won't be as crowded as they were before, at least like I said, until they get a vaccine. And I think that's going to be the new normal. I think until they develop this vaccine. And I saw a report on CNN about them in Oxford saying that they think they can have a vaccine ready by September, which I think is insane. But fingers crossed that they're right, because I know they're testing human trials right now for that. So that would be fantastic if that was to happen. But I think the new normal for now is going to be half the people are still going to work from home, and then you'll just have more people coming in to the job, but they'll be spaced out and stuff, and they won't be able to. The floors won't be as crowded. The building won't be as crowded as it was before. And I know our cafeteria, they have tables and stuff up in the cafeteria where people, sit and eat. They'll have to have it spaced out. They'll probably have to put things where you say you can't eat only so close to people. And I imagine some people are going to be wearing masks anyway. Like I said, when I go to work, I wear a mask on the subway and stuff. But in that little area I work at, it's just me and another guy. I don't wear my mask in there. But I know the people in the mail room, they work in close proximity to each other. They wear masks like all the time now and stuff. So, and I see some of the building people, they're wearing masks too, that are in the building. The security and the people that run the elevators and stuff. Uh, so I think they're gonna have to come up with a new game plan, which I think will happen in June and something about how to slowly, and then I think they'll slowly start having people come in, and then it'll. So I think around June in New York City, I think that'll happen. That's just my opinion. And my company, I think that'll happen that way. So you'll have half the people, and all these people that they furloughed and stuff, at least that worked in our departments, they'll start to have to come back. Start to come back. They'll rehire them to come back, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be around June. Uh, around June sometime that will happen. So I think we just get through May, and then I think once June comes, I think Cuomo will come up with a game plan and say, listen, these companies in the city, they can start letting the people come back, but they'll have to have they won't they can't have full capacity in these buildings. You can't have it like it was before, because I think it was like over 1,000 people in that building before. You can't have that anymore. I think you're gonna have to have the buildings, the building be half empty, and people spaced out and stuff. You can't have people on top of each other anymore. Like not at least till they get a vaccine. And I think some people will still be wearing. Some people will wear masks, and that'll be the norm that you'll have to wear a mask when you're working. It may just have to come to that. So anyway, oh yeah, my sister, because when my brother first moved into here, my sister had bought him a bed, one of these fold up beds and stuff, and then I didn't notice till my other sister told me that he had, because my brother gained a lot of weight since he's got released from prison, and his bed kind of sunk in. I didn't even realize that until she pointed it out to me, and then so my sister ordered a bed from Mayfair, and the first bed was the wrong bed, so we had to send that back. But the second bed she got was good, and now it's nice and high. We kept the mattress from the other bed, and so now my brother is at a nice high level, and it has a nice sturdy bed. It has nice level of support in the front, in the middle, and the end. So now he's sitting up high, which is good, and he has the regular mattress, and that came with the bed. Well, and then the old mattress on top, so that way, he's sitting high and stuff. So now that's good now. So he has nice height, and that bed is nice, has a nice firm base to it. So I won't break. The fact that my brother, like I said, he's eaten a lot since he's gotten out, so he's gotten a little bigger. So that bed is nice and sturdy, and so that's good. And we took the old thing and put it in the basement, and the super will get rid of it. Anyway, so like I said, I work 3 days a week now, and what I'm going to do is this week. So like last week I had digital code giveaway. I gave away 2 movies. What I'm going to do, I didn't order any movies this week. So what I'm going to do, the digital code giveaway, I think I'll do another one. I'll try to order movies this week, either today, and so that way I get them this coming week, and then I'll have another digital code giveaway contest for next week. Okay, like that. I'll just do it like that. I think that'll probably be the best thing and stuff. So it's not every week, just maybe every other week like that. And I want to watch. There's a Justice League movie, another animated movie. I think that got released digitally. I don't know if it got released the Blu-ray for that one. So that one I'm going to. I think I'm going to watch that because I think it's on pay-per-view. I can watch that. So I'm going to watch that Justice League movie today, and maybe some of them. I'm going to see what else new that came out that got released on video. So it'll be 2 movies. I know the one movie will be the Justice League movie because I know that got released because so people start reviewing it. So that way I want to watch that movie because I love these DC animated movies stuff. I can order that movie because usually I like to collect those little DC animated movies. Direct video, they usually come with special editions. They usually come with like a little figurine in it, and sometimes like a little novel with it too. So I'm gonna see if that's that, so I can order that. But I'm gonna watch that movie and another movie. That's got a slot. So look for my reviews of those 2 movies. And like I said, I've added a lot of content on my other channel. I think I've uploaded like 5 videos, I think, in the last week on my other channel called Using Pins. Follow the link down below. And I've added my Instagram account on my iPad. I usually had it on my phone, but I added it to my iPad because I was having issues with my phone. I still have an issue with my phone with Instagram. For some reason, won't when I try to record on it, it doesn't record. So I don't know if I don't think it ran out of space. So if I don't figure it out, I can use my iPad until I figure it out. But in any event, I want to get rid of my iPhone 6 anyway. I want to see if I can upgrade my phone, eventually, because just like I said, I've had that phone for years, the 6, and I'm due to upgrade and stuff. And now they have reasonable prices on phones now, so I'll get a chance I can upgrade my phone. Anyway, like I said, I'm one of the fortunate few that's been able to, when they furloughed everybody, they kept me on because they have a job that they deem essential. The company that, so I come in and me and another guy, Gary, come in to do those two jobs and stuff. So we do those two jobs, and like I said, so I've been fortunate enough. I know a lot of people are hurting right now, and there's a guy at my job. We're trying to help him with his unemployment thing because he still hasn't filled it out the proper way, and we're trying to help him, and hopefully we can help him. One of the guys we worked with, and so he can start getting his money, his unemployment money, which he deserves to get, but he's having some issues with trying to do that. So we're trying to help him, and hopefully we can help him resolve that so he can start getting his money that he's due. He's due. And I feel for all those other people in those other states that haven't been able to get the unemployment, those small businesses that haven't been able to get their money, which is, I think, is totally ridiculous. I know there was a story about a lady that the judge, I think, jailed her for not, like she wanted to open up before her business, before they allowed businesses to open up, because she said she had to do it to feed her family, because I think she didn't get the loan, which is, I think, insane that she has a small business, and this is the type of people that you're supposed to get the loan for. And I hate that these politicians are playing politics with this money. These are people's lives. Give them their money. Okay, stop BSing. That's why I can't stand certain politicians. Okay, they're only in it for themselves. Okay, so that's I can't stand politicians. But anyway, that's another rant for another time. So anyway, look for my review of Defending Jacob. I think the conclusion of it came on yesterday, so I got to watch that, and then I'll probably do a review of the whole series overall, the one with Chris Evans and Michelle Dockery. I got to do that. So I think the episode has one other episode which I think came out yesterday. So I think I got to watch that. And if that's the end of it, I think that's the end of it. I got to be sure. I'm not sure if that's the end of it. There may be one more episode, but if that's the end, I'll do a so look for my review of that, Defending Jacob. Okay, and my review of Justice League movie and the animated movie and another movie I'll do. And like I said, I'll try to see if I can order maybe 2 movies, let them come this week, and I'll do another digital code giveaway for next week. Okay, so I think that'll probably be the best way, just start doing it every other week instead of every week. Because like I said, I have to try to conserve my money and stuff, and because we never know how this thing is going to turn out. And hopefully, because I know they were saying that this thing may come back again in the fall, which heaven help us if it does. So fingers crossed that everybody out there, hopefully, I know they're opening up states and stuff now and stuff, so getting people back to work, and hopefully that this thing will work out, and hopefully the vaccine will get developed, so that way we can hopefully return to some kind of semblance of normalcy. But right now, hey, it's masking, gloves. You have to do that. We have to do that. Like I said, I was talking to my brother the other day, because I think Tuesday I was coming home from work. Yeah, it was Tuesday or Wednesday. It could have been Wednesday. I was coming from work. I was going to the store, and I saw my brother, the lizard, me coming out of the store without a mask on. And that's just, no matter how many times I drill in his head, sometimes he just, I don't know, in his desperate need to smoke, run outside without his mask on. And I caught him outside when I was coming home without his mask on, and I had to make him go upstairs. Like, because I said, I told my brother, you're vulnerable. You got diabetes, you got weak lungs, okay, and you smoke, okay. You're the type of person that can get the virus. You'll be put in the hospital. We won't be able to see you, and so that's why I try to stay on his neck to make sure he keeps the mask on and stuff, and wash his hands and stuff all the time. Got to keep him on top. But anyway, oh yeah, I think there's another Mr. Nightmare video too that I got to react to. So I'm gonna try to react to that today as well. So there's gonna be a couple of videos I should be doing besides this one. Mr. Nightmare reaction, Defending Jacob, because that's the end of it. Justice League movie, and then another movie out. So I have a couple of videos for this channel that I should be doing in the next day. Okay, they will probably go up probably tomorrow. Okay, if not today. Okay, so I hope everybody out there stays safe and their families are safe and be well. Okay, and hopefully the country and the world will get back, to normal. Hopefully in the next couple of months. Okay, so everybody take care, be well. Again, links to my social media are in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also my other channel called Views and Opinions. I added I think 5 or 6 videos on my other channel this past week. So if you want to check those out, follow the link. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.